want to go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah, I'm Jalyn Jackson.
And what position?
I play wide receiver, corner, safety, pretty much anywhere on the field.
He just never leaves. He's an athlete. I feel like the position athlete, quote unquote, has now become a legitimate thing for this generation. How's the season going, man?
Season's going good. Like Micah said, we had a great start. Compared to last year, we're amping things up a lot, and the chemistry and all the teamwork is definitely coming together from when we played since freshman year.
So let's talk about that change. It's the chemistry. It's the work. Where does that all come from? What has driven you guys to switch this whole program around?
Well, we just want to leave our name and leave our mark here as class of 2018. We had a lot of transfers in the past, but of course that doesn't stop us from doing what we do best, and that's playing good football.
Now, for you guys, good football this year has meant a lot of offense, moving the ball downfield consistently. For someone like yourself, being a playmaker, how's that been?
It's definitely been good. Getting those one-on-ones on receiver and just locking it down on defense. We have a lot of great athletes all around the field, so we can always put someone where they need to be. They'll be in the good spot.
Let's do a little hypothetical. You get a chance to, you're running for a touch. You get to catch a touchdown, let's say, from one quarterback in the NFL. Who's throwing it and what route?
I'd have to go. I have to go Phillip Rivers. He's losing his arm a little bit, but he has that little deep ball that can just land right in your hands in the corner route.
So just running a straight corner, Rivers.
End zone, 2 feet in the end zone, touchdown.
I got to admit, man, I'm a little surprised that you still got the love for the Chargers.
Yeah.
I like that you're staying strong with your boy. I like that you're staying strong there. Let's bring it back down here for you guys this season. Is there one game that you kind of have circled that is it a league game? Is it this week? Is it the CIF that you already looked at too? That you're just like, that's where people are going to realize, hey, we're not messing around this year.
There's a lot of games in mind, with our strength of schedule especially, and definitely league because a lot of us are well-rounded. But like a lot of people said, we're taking it week by week, and we want to get, win this week and that week and the next week. And when it comes, it'll come. And once people will realize that we're back, then they'll realize that we're back.
I talked with Billy a little bit about this. South Bay is kind of a different community compared to the rest of San Diego. You guys get a little dismissed as, it's North County, it's Central City. And then there's also the South Bay. There's one team a year that whatever. You guys are here to change that. So what's it like having that? You got to put on for a whole community, not just your school.
Like you said, South Bay is really like kind of in the mist. A lot of people focus on like North County teams and stuff, but what we bring to the table is that we're hard workers and we don't stop our feet for nobody, and we're always going to run through whoever we play. So that's just how it is.
For you personally, you're a multi-sport athlete.
Yeah.
Do you want? Can you just tell the people at home what you do in spring and how good you are at it?
In spring, working with our team in 7-on-7 and stuff, but it's just a lot of dedication and holding people accountable, and definitely having everyone else contribute to the team, even if they're not starting or starting. But they'll definitely be a factor if we need.
But your other sports, though.
Oh, other sports. For track.
Yeah. Tell them about that track, because you're not just like, oh, I do track.
Yeah.
You're kind of decently good at it.
Yeah. So track season went really well. I was a CIF champion in long and triple jump. And I went on to state and took second in triple jump.
Okay, so see, I'm trying to ask you about multi-sports, and you're like, oh, well, yeah, I'm also a state qualifier in track. That's the kind of athletes they're dealing with here at Eastlake. Kids who are just like, oh, yeah, by the way, I've got CIF rings in track, and it's just whatever. And Mike has got rings in baseball, and it's just whatever. But that makes you a better football player, is not just doing football year-round.
Yeah. It helps all around with everything that we do, because it's just – we're always grinding for whatever we do, whatever sport it is, whether it's basketball, baseball, track. We're always grinding, putting in work in whatever practice that goes on. And you just got to stay humble through all of it, because you never know what could happen.
Stay humble, put in the grind, and you will end up like Eastlake. You'll end up on a positive trajectory. Jalyn, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Best of luck this season. You got to catch Eastlake. Come down here. This is not a bad place to catch a game. Come out, hang out with the Titan Army, and watch these guys get it done.